All right, we're taking another look at the Glycine Combat Sub before and after Invicta purchased the company. So this one on the left here is the Glycine Combat Sub before Invicta purchased Glycine. And then these two here are, I'll just call them Invicta Combat Subs for the sake of the video. This one on the right is the GL0094. The one in the middle is the GL088. I'll just move this one off to the side here in a moment, but I'll show you that these are basically the same design, just different colorways. Now you can see the crown there. Both of these have the same crown, and they both have the same case back design. So I will put this one off to the side. I bought this one used. This is a new one, a new model, unworn. So I'll look at the crowns right off the bat. So you can see the Glycine Combat Sub has an O-ring on the stem there. And the, like I said, the Invicta, it's actually Glycine, but we'll call it the Invicta Combat Sub, does not have an O-ring on the stem there. Also, the Glycine Combat Sub crown, it's all looks like a brushed finish, or I'm sorry, a polished, and then this one is more of a matte finish. The sizes look a little different as well, but I measured them with my caliper, and they're both the same. The distance from the outside of the crown to the back side here on both of these are the same at 4.2 millimeter. And then the thickness is the same also at 7.3 millimeter. Sorry about moving around too much here. You can see this one on the left has the old logo, which is now the new logo. And then the one on the right here is the, I'll call it the in-between logo. But you can see the cases are also different, as I mentioned in my previous video. This one has the drilled lugs, and this one does not have drilled lugs. Also, this one looks a little more smoothed over, the one on the top, which is the Glycine. And also, if you look at it from the, I guess the bottom view here, you can see how the lug is just rounded over. And then on the newer version, it's kind of squared off. If you can see that there, there's a, right there, there's kind of a hard break. And that's also present on the blue one, the GL0094. You see it's not totally smooth out here. There's a little bit of a hard break right there. The crown guards are a little nicer on this one. They're symmetrical in size, the way that these are shaped. My previous video I had stated that this one had more rounded crown guards, but actually they're not totally symmetrical. This one here is more of a rectangular shape, and this one is more of a square shape on the right side of that. Not sure if you can see that, but this lower crown guard appears to have been rounded off more. So the case on the Invicta version seems to be a little more uniform. Maybe this was just some old tooling, or they made so many of them, some things started wearing out. I really don't know, but I didn't notice it at first, and you probably wouldn't really notice unless you studied this in major detail. So let me try the bezel. Actually, I'll screw the crown in on both of these just so you can see it moving. The second hand sweep, that is. These are both on the silicone strap. Sorry, I guess I'm not pushing it in enough. So let me see if this will pop out. It's a nice little pop to it. Let's see how this one does. So they both have a nice little pop. So anyway, let me screw them back in, and I'll check out the bezel. So they both have 60 click bezels. Bezel feels the same on both of these. This one may be a little bit clunkier, but it's pretty much the same thing. Something else I noticed too is on the newer one, the Invicta one, there's nothing engraved here. And on the older one, there's, if that's a serial number or a model number, but there's definitely a number engraved in there, laser engraved it looks like. I don't know if that's a model number or a serial number. It must be a serial number. There's a reference number on here. 3863. Oh, trying out a little different background here instead of the granite tabletop. Let's see what this says on the back of it. Sapphire crystal, 20 ATM. That looks like it could be a serial number, 165107. Glycine GL 0088. Let's take a quick look at the strap. So this is the older version again, and it has the, kind of hard to see there, but it has the old logo on the strap. Shining a flashlight on it here. And then this one also has the old logo on the strap, which doesn't match the logo on the dial there. So on the case back, it does have the new style. This is the GL044. I'm sorry, GL0094. And then this is the old version again. So I think I covered all of the differences. I know it's not the same dial, but this one has a little box around the date window, and this one on the right does not. I think this is my first watch with the black dial and the white hands. I really like these white hands as compared to the stainless steel hands. These white hands really pop. So let me do a wrist shot, and then I'll hit these with a flashlight and close it out with a Lume shot. So if you're curious, I'm still wearing the Bezel. I'll do a video on this on the weekend when I've been wearing it for the whole week here. Let me get this on wrist. So again, for reference, I have a somewhere between 6.5 and a 6.25 inch wrist. Lug to lug on these are, let me measure it, I forgot. I know the case size is 42. Lug width is 22. So lug to lug is 50. So here, let me zoom out. Looks bigger on the camera on my wrist than it does in person. me see if I can show you how it fits on the wrist here. Yeah, sorry about that. So I'll take this off and do a lume shot here. Gotta fix the bezel real quick. So again, the glycine's in the middle, and then the two on the sides I've been calling Invicta. Let's get real close here. Let's see how it looks with the UV light. It seems to do a lot better job than the just blasting with the LED flashlight. All right, let me get the lights here. So look at the two, the one in the middle and the one on the right. It almost looks like the Invicta indices are brighter than the glycine indices. So maybe the lume on the Invicta is slightly better than the glycine. So there you go. This is my second version of comparing these. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.